pretty focused at the minute at thinking about my long-term goals and aligning that with my to-do list. Like right now, I on a weekly basis review every single goal that I have. Bear in mind, I only have 3 goals, and I only have 3 because I think focus is like the most prized resource that you have. And I basically look at those 3, and they're all data focused goals, so there are numbers to those goals. And I basically look at what is the constraint to each of those goals. So I basically consider, where does the data point me? If I try and track, like, am I on track for this or not? Why? What is the biggest bottleneck reason? What is the one thing that will unlock the most progress? I've been doing that exercise a little bit, and I've been doing that weekly for a while, but I'm very much considering switching that to a daily basis. So on a daily basis, literally it's like writing down what the goals are, what the biggest constraint is, how my actions align with that. So not how they align, but specific actions that I'm trying to take on that day. And I think that like exercise of repetition is actually really useful. I've only realized this like more recently. Just on a daily basis, repeating and going through the same things is actually incredibly useful because it forces you to focus back on those things which are important and to consider, like, are the actions that I'm doing today really moving toward that? Previously, I was looking like, do I have weekly actions in place for this? Now I'm like even more granular, like I'm being cut with the things that I'm spending my time on, and I'm looking, is this moving me towards solving this particular bottleneck or not? If it's not, it's gone. It's off my to-do list, or I'm trying to make it that much, as much as possible. Yeah, there's also some random things which I still leave space for. Like I still leave space for life, if life things, like I'm signing up for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so that's gonna be fun. I'm working on making the most of London as well, and like random trips and things like that I'll still do, and they don't, to be fair, they do align with one of my goals, which is like to become rich in life, and I mean like rich in experiences, rich in knowledge and exposure, and like just having fun. I think it's a very fulfilling thing, and it makes me more interesting and wise and competent as a person. I have this like kaleidoscope thing. I think the more things you do, the more colorful your kaleidoscope gets, if you will. Like I've used this metaphor, if you know me, you'll know that. So some of those actions are in line with that more than like my 3 specific goals, but other than that, I'm being pretty cutthroat with my time. So yeah, also I thought I'd do a little setup tour because I don't think I've done that. So this is the little room. That's the desk now. So I replaced the old desk and I got a new one in place. The window's got a great view. You can't really see it. There we go. Yeah, I got my little candle finally, so the room smells nice, which is a thing for me. And then like just the absolute essentials. My little Bellroy bag, the laptop and monitor. And I need the adapter for the desk light, which doesn't work right now, but that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna get back to work on that. And yeah, it's Friday night. I don't think I'm gonna head out. I'll probably just stay home and make the most of it. So I just went out and grabbed my dinner, and I'm gonna have it out here on the balcony by myself. These little plants. I suppose this is a part that I think most people aren't fully aware of sometimes, but you spend a lot of time alone. And I'm okay with it. Like this is fine. But like, I'm spending my Friday alone eating at my balcony. It's not a pity thing, it's just a thing. I think this is I think the reality that maybe a lot of people don't always account for. But like a lot of it's just this. A lot of it's just like working, eating by myself. I don't have a default social life. Like if you work at a company, you have your colleagues, maybe they're nice, maybe they're not, whatever, but you have a chance. If you're doing this online stuff, like I spend my day I spend my day in my room eating by myself most of the time, often in front of my computer. That's views reading, so I have the views to keep me comfortable.